Good day, everyone. Merry meat and Imbolc blessings. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Just very quickly, a very unplanned video, but I started, I'm in celebrate mode, and everything I'm doing now is a reflection of kind of a reset, restart, and in a more positive direction. And one aspect of Imbolc is root vegetables, and I am throwing together something that you can do ahead of time to serve with whatever kind of protein if you so chose. I've got butternut squash, cubed butternut squash, sliced carrots, purple and white onions, Brussels sprouts, and I have mixed, I've got this, and I'm getting ready to cook this for my dinner. And I've already poured 1/4 cup, and it looks like I could pour a little bit more, of olive oil. Just a little bit, just to give it, and whatever pan that you have, whatever baking sheet you have, pour just a little drizzle of olive oil before you pour this out. But to make this up ahead of time is just basically to cut everything. I have a combination of rosemary, thyme, cumin, and I'll drop everything below just to, kind of give our root vegetables a really nice, super nice aroma, and a little salt and pepper. And what I'm going to do is to preheat my oven to 400 degrees. I'm going to bake this. I'm going to pour this out onto my baking sheet, bake this for 15 minutes. Give it a good stir. Stir everything around on your baking sheet, making sure everything is in a single layer. At that point, I have a lowly sweet potato left over. I'm going to skin and cube. At that point, I'm going to throw that in there and thank my goddess for these wonderful, nutritious for our bodies and for our spirit root vegetables. And then right before, I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to allow it to bake at 400 degrees for another 15 to 20 minutes. Right before I take it out, I'm going to maybe just 1 clove of garlic. Throw that in there. I don't want to put the garlic in ahead of time. It will bake too long. If you want to make this ahead of time, you could certainly just cover this just like it is and put it in the fridge and bake it off when you're ready. This can be made up to 2 days ahead of time, so that's pretty awesome. Or you can throw it in a bag, and you probably could go ahead and, if you wanted to freeze it, bag this up and freeze it if you want. And there you go. Another way to celebrate Imbolc. Thank you so much for joining me. Merry part, and I hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, y'all. As you can probably hear, my oven is still humming away, and we are probably about 5 minutes away from having some roasted root vegetables. But I've got my minced garlic here, my a leftover cubed sweet potato. But I also, when I think of using onions and garlic, and those are, for me, just me, those are very often offerings I give to Hecate on a regular basis, along with, coffee, maybe really creamy coffee or brandy, something like that. But just that bit of info for y'all. And we're just a few minutes away. I'm going to go ahead and add this. So we're about 5 minutes at the most away. And oh my goodness, look at this. Now this, I've just had a taste of a carrot. This is exceptional. The seasonings are spot on. Thyme for prosperity, rosemary for protection. And my main goal with using root vegetables was to help ground myself, and after today, Yes, I need to ground myself. And, you know, garden vegetables for prosperity in my garden for the upcoming season. And there you go. It would make a nice main dish, vegetarian main dish, or like a side dish with a protein. I hope that everyone has a beautiful Imbolc evening and celebrate and celebrate and celebrate. Merry part, and I hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, y'all.